Wow might be what you say when you look at a sprint car. This is Darren Pittman's Great Clips car number 9 that he drives for Casey Kane Racing. Certainly unique in so many ways. Perhaps the most noticeable thing might be that giant wing on top.
A 5 foot by 5 foot, 25 square foot of wing on these 410 sprint cars. They are adjustable from inside the cockpit. They can keep the car planted on the ground, but Dave, also more importantly, if one of these sprinters flip, it also helps to protect the driver.
Hoosier tires on the front and the back. Look at that big right rear. So much different than the front wheels and different than the left wheels. They call it stagger. You want the bigger one on the outside. That's where you get all that horsepower to the ground here in a sprint car.
And as we take a look right down the center of one of these 410 sprinters, you'll see that massive tank back there. That's where all the methanol is kept to rocket one of these rocket ships around the speedway.
And of course, torsion bars and all the vital areas. You want to protect that fuel cell. You want to protect your driver as well. A driver who's got to have good shocks if he wants to go fast.
The right shock package can make a difference, keeping those tires planted on the racetrack, getting that forward bite and all that momentum.
And how about the radius rods that stretch from the middle of the car to the front? This isn't like any suspension on any car that you have in your garage.
And it's all open. This is not protected by any sheet metal. This is all exposed, so racers have to be extra careful not to bump and bang.
And if you're claustrophobic, this may not be the office you want to live your life in. Look inside of there. It's very tight. It's very cramped. Gigantic wheel. That makes sure the driver sits up on that wheel and drives the car off the corner.
And all that steering from that big steering wheel hooked up to power steering down to the drag link. And of course, you know, they make this look easy, but it is not when you're wheeling around at 140 miles an hour.
And if you're thinking to yourself, hey, I'd like to drive a World of Outlaws sprint car, just throw me the keys. There are no keys.
No, there's no keys. There's not even a push button in there. This is really simple. All you have to do is put a push truck up behind it. There is no clutch. It's a direct drive in or out box.
And once you get that car started, you get the rear wheels turning, the oil pressure up. That's how you go fast. Pittman in the gas, trying to add national event wins in hopes of catching the winningest driver ever, Steve Kinzer.